With my duty in the north fulfilled and the Dustmouth Legion restored to honorable command, I have once again set foot in Old Ebonheart. The city feels different now, as though Talos himself has stirred the winds to herald change. Upon my arrival, Lord General Victrix wasted no time in summoning me for new and urgent orders. Whatever task lies ahead, I know it will be one of great importance. Talos would not call me southward without purpose. The Nine have guided me faithfully thus far, and I will continue to walk the path laid before me with humility and resolve. May my sword and spirit both remain sharp for the trials to come. Tiberius Imbrex, humble servant of the Nine.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuilt with Tiberius Imbrex. So today we're going to do something very, very fun, at least I hope so. But before we can do any of that, let's level up. Since our multipliers are pretty good now, we'll take willpower, endurance, and speed. That's not a bad level up at all. And then right away we are going to recall back to the Legion headquarters to talk to Cacalia Victrix right here. Word of your accomplishments has spread fast. You're ready for advancement. I cannot advance you anymore. Talk to the Knight of the Imperial Dragon, Varus Vantius in Ebonheart. We'll do that. Orders. I need someone to retake Fort Firemoth from the grasp of the undead. Many years ago, the Lich Gruern overran the Sorrows Archipelago. The time has come to reclaim Fort Firemoth and Sulphur Watch Keep in the name of the Emperor. Celis Gravius and Seyda Neen has been gathering capable adventurers. You will lead these adventurers to victory in a surgical strike, Knight Protector. Head to Seyda Neen and report to Celis Gravius at the Census and Excise Office. Yes, today we are going to do the Fort Firemoth DLC reworked by Tamriel Rebuilt. I think they released the Fort Firemoth rework before Narcissus, like right around the time Project Cyrodiil had its first release. So I'm pretty excited. Sulphur Watch Keep was a Navy base before the undead overran it, and Fort Firemoth. Okay. Alright, so we need to head to kind of a cool thing you don't see very often. They usually don't touch on that sort of thing. I'm excited for it. Let's just get out of here. It's hard to navigate. Okay. So I would think the best way to get there is from Tain. I'm going to Divine Intervention down. Okay, so if we head down to the old Ebonheart docks and we talk to the Nord lady right here, where can you take us? I guess Balfoyan, and then maybe we can get to Tain, and then maybe that'll let us get to Seyda Neen. I'm hoping. I don't know if there is a direct route to Seyda Neen off the top of my head. That might have been from a different mod. No, you can't get to Seyda Neen from here. We could just swim across. We have our Swift Swim staff. Yeah, screw it. Let's just swim over there. It's not too far. It might actually be faster for us to walk. We're pretty quick now that our speed's been boosted so much, but it's fine. I'm more annoyed by the many slaughterfish that are going to attack us on the way. I'm also electing to go with a long blade for this quest, mostly because I don't know how dangerous it's going to be. I assume very. So I don't want to like mess around using crappy weapons we're not actually good with. Plus we never really got to use the ebony mirror blade last time that reflects spells after you strike someone with it. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're running with the full Templar armor set for the time being. It looks super cool. I really like the shield. It's an awesome model. The helmet is questionable. Not the coolest thing I ever saw, but it'll have to do. Plus it just looks cool since we are a Knight Bachelor, I think. Knight Protector. Yeah, we need to go to the mainland anyways if we want to advance in Legion more. I don't know though, it's kind of like the Fighters Guild where I don't know if Tiberius would seek a position on the top or if he would just be fine being highly ranked and respected in the organizations he's a part of. Like, he doesn't want to become the head of the Imperial cult. He'd rather just be one of its servants. All right, here we are in Seyda Neen for the first time in a very, very long time. We technically started here with Kalia though it was all just cutscenes. But yeah, we have not been here for a while. Let's go talk to Celis Gravius, the man we've never met before. Hello.
What say you?
You have the same face as I. Long lost brother. I am Celis Gravius. My background is not important. From time to time, it is my duty to welcome certain visitors to Morrowind. Okay, tell me about Caecalia Victrix. Caecalia Victrix is the Lord General of the Imperial Legion in Morrowind. Okay, we already know this. Fort Firemoth. The Lord General wants you to lead the expedition. Excellent. The others await your orders. Head down to the dock and speak to Slim Dar. He can tell you what our scouts have learned before taking you there. While you're on the island, keep a lookout for the Ward of Akavir. Our records indicate it was at Firemoth when the fort was overrun. What's that? The Ward of Akavir is an enchanted shield made from the skin of a dragon. Ooh. Our records indicate the artifact of Uriel V's invasion of Akavir was at Fort Firemoth when the undead horde overran the island. Cool. I'm excited. I've never actually done the vanilla Fort Firemoth, so I don't have a reference for it. I don't know what the differences are. I assume it's a lot better, since it's TR we're talking about. Spearman Slim Dar at your service, Night Protector. You should meet the other members before we set sail. You'll also want to hear what our scouts have learned about Fort Firemoth. You should always know what the people you will be fighting with alongside can do. You never know when you need to share items. Oh no, are we gonna have to escort a bunch of NPCs? I am Slim Dar, sailor and spearman of the Imperial Legion. Okay, Fort Firemoth? Our scouts report that Fort Firemoth and Sulphur Watch Keep are crawling with skeletons. The Saros Ebony Mine is also controlled by the Horde. We don't know where the Lich controlling the undead, Grurern, is hiding, nor do we know if he has connections to any remaining followers of Jagar Tharn. But we learned that the powerful lieutenants guard key positions on the island. One of them is known to have sunk a Navy vessel by calling a storm. Even reckless smugglers would keep their distance from the harbor. As such, I will only travel to the eastern shore, out of the sight from the harbor. From there, you will have to walk the rest of the way, or sneak. You might live longer than some of our scouts if you do. Okay, what do you know about the Ward? Our scouts have not been able to confirm the Ward's presence on the archipelago. While records from the simulacrum might not be trustworthy, you should keep an eye out. Okay. Let's talk to the other people. It's very dark. I kind of want to wait around, but then we're going to be tired. Greetings, let us travel together to cleanse Fort Firemoth. I am Aranel, Battle Mage. Well met, I am Aranel. Do you wish to learn more about my trade? I am a battle mage, though not afraid to get my hands dirty wearing heavy armor and wielding an axe. My true talents lie in the College of Destruction. I can cast powerful fireballs to incinerate my foes from afar. I can also summon Daedra and cast Fire Shield on myself and others. Let us purge it of the undead blight. I agree. Using my training in the College of Alteration, I can shield my allies from the worst effects of my fireballs. I will trust you to tell me when the time is right to cast the spell. Oh boy. Ooh, you're named Mara? That's interesting. Do you want to talk about Fort Firemoth before we set sail? I have fought skeletons before, of course. A fort full of them is new, though. We should approach with caution. I am Mara. Nice to meet you. Did you want to know my trade? I'm an archer. I can put an arrow through an enemy's skull before they even know I'm there. When in close quarters, I'm also more than capable of wielding a long blade. I also have some experience finding traps and secret passages. Okay. And the Nord. Hail, champion. Are you ready to travel together to Fort Firemoth? We will succeed where the Legion failed. And met we have Hrondir, ready to smash some bones. You could say I've made it my trade. I'm a warrior. I prefer to cut down my enemies using a long blade, well equipped with medium armor. But I have trained with other weapons as well. I answer magic with cold steel. Nice. Okay, well that's everybody, right? Are you ready to set sail? Yes. Yes. Hold on, and we're on our way. Yeah, okay. This is as far as I go. Let me know when you wish to set sail for Seyda Neen. Okay, lies on the western islands. We gotta go that way. The unnatural weather in this area seems to be coming from the direction of Sulphur Watch Keep. Do they follow us? Ooh, they do. Oh no. Escorting 3 NPCs. I'm less excited now. Okay. All right. Can I tell you guys like what to do? Switch places with me. Okay. Weird. Share items. I don't think we're that close. That's fair. I don't really have anything that could help you guys that I can think of. If I had known I could swap items, I would have grabbed some stuff off of Tiger, but... Alright, well. Let's see what kind of havoc we can wreak across this island. We found someone. This is a pretty good mod to be playing for the month of October, since it's all skeletons, apparently. Spooky, scary skeletons. Look at them. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. He summons hungers. That's good. But yeah, I don't have a reference, so I have no idea what this DLC is like. I've never done it before because I basically heard it wasn't worth playing, so I never played it. I assume you don't get companions, though. Morrowind didn't really do companions too often. I guess they did in Tribunal, so maybe they did. I don't know. You guys will have to inform me. Also, I keep wondering what's like going over my... not my face. Well, I guess my face. Going over my character, it's our reflect spell weapon. So every time we hit, it casts reflect on ourselves. There's a lot of charges, apparently. Yeah, let's get rid of these stupid archers. They're pissing me off. Crossbows are OP. Holy fireball. Is that all of the ones out here? Kind of looks like it. So normally, oh, normally you'd have to kind of like float over there or something, but no, he jumped down. What a nice skeleton. He's just trying to make the fight, you know, a fair match. What swords do these guys have? Imperial Claymore. That looks like a unique model. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Okay, so Sulphur Watch Keep is that way. Let's check out everything we can over here. Are there any doors we can go into from the bottom? Doesn't look like it, does it? We can go in there. Sacked Keep. I kind of want to check out the gatehouse first. So let's levitate. I don't know if they'll be able to follow us up here, but... Hey, they teleport with you. Nice. Is this just the roof? Yes. For my gods and emperor, restore health potion. Steel crossbow. It almost looks like they're fighting each other, even though they're both part of the Legion. Or maybe it was, you know, they sent Legion skeletons to kill the Legion guards. I don't know. I don't know the history of this place beyond what we were just told at the beginning, so. Ooh. You just crawl from out of there? Silver Spear. Looks like they like collapsed it on them. Okay, well, we cleared it out. It's not really anything going on here. You guys drop down. It's so nice to have semi-competent followers. I'm not used to it. Sacked Keep, okay. I need to watch my health. How come you're kind of colored differently? We have a bunch of bolts. Imperial Navy armor. Okay, we gotta be careful. I was gonna say, because we'll get reported for a bounty for busting into locks. What are you guys doing? All right, settle down. We're going downstairs first. Sell. Sell. We kind of burned through all of our many potions last time, so all we have are Magicka potions. Okay, we can read this. It is a Firemoth prison ledger. Maris Tenebrous interned for a week in cell 4 for brawling. 3 days later, Banos Palnius interned for a day in the cell for disorderly conduct. 1 day later, Antario Manaris interned for a week in cell 2 for brawling. Jala 6 Rania interned for a week in cell 5 for brawling. Okay, I'm noticing a theme. Cordis in cell 4 for brawling. Ionis for 1 day disorderly conduct. Maris for sleeping during his watch. Disorderly conduct, theft, and brawling. Okay. They like their drinking down here, huh? I don't see anything in any of the cells. Are there any like hidden switches or something? You never know with TR. They like to hide stuff. There's a rat in there. Poor guy. I'd bust down the door, but we'll get a bounty for it. Stupidly enough. All right, so we can go up. Keep going this way. Everyone's already dead. Legion 4. Does this just lead outside? Yes. All right, let's keep going up then. Did he tag us? Yes, he did. Skeleton Necromancer, a Staff of Peace. We'll take that. Silver Spear, Silver Staff. Okay. We do have some unhinging scrolls we could use here. I should really just buy some lockpicks already. I guess I have some, so. Too complex. What about with a journeyman's? Really? What's our lockpicking skill? 7. Okay. Where's our unhinging scrolls? We got 2 of them. Better make them count. Amulet of Recall. That's a pretty good one. Okay, well, nothing too crazy in here. Could try to break into this chest. We can use a lockpick on this, right? And nothing good. Okay. That leads outside. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, you have a Daedric Staff. Watch your magic around that Khajiit. It's got a glint to it. Cold Steel will serve us best. Ooh, it is a Khajiit. I didn't even notice that. Well, I'm not even going to try to swing my sword into that mess, because we're just going to hit one of them. Also, he said watch your magic. Stop casting Fireball. Hey. Hey. That Fireball is actually, like, killing me right now. Are we dead right here? No, we got some more good potions. Okay, well, good job. Oh shit, I mean, we can tell him to put Fire Shield on people. Staff of Draconic Evasion, sure. Another locked thing. I don't want to risk it. Fire Shield. You wish me to shield us? Yes. How long does this last? 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's actually not too bad. Okay. If I had known you were going to cast 50 of them, I would have told you to put it on. Firemoth Investigation Notes. This notebook contains details about an investigation regarding the disappearance of ebony from the Saros mine. Searching everyone leaving the mine did not turn up any ebony, and some of the pages are dedicated to speculation on possible hiding places inside the mine. There are also notes on questioned legionnaires and the miners. The initials RS and MT are circled. RS and MT. Firemoth prison cell key, okay. Guess we should have came here first. Where does this lead? The wall again? Is there anything on the wall? No. So let's head back down and take this. Where does this take us? Somewhere newish. Okay, is there any secret wall here? Why would I want to come here? I apparently wouldn't. Okay. Weird. All right, let's head to the jail cell and unlock the cells just to see if there's something going on. I don't think there is. There's a rat. He's supposed to symbolize that there's something in here for us? I don't think so. Hidden door. I knew it. I knew it. All right. Saros Mine, lower level. Ooh. Well, we were done clearing out the keep anyways, so let's check out the mine then. This is how they were sneaking it past. Prisoners were shoving it up their butt and getting released. That's why they kept getting arrested. It's all coming together. Okay, anything back there? No. Wolf Queen, sneak skill. That's very useful. Is Wood Elf Lady okay? She's just a little bit slower. I think I just saw her. There you are. How you doing? Hope you follow us. Ooh, okay, so we have to drop down here. Kind of nervous about the Wood Elf girl, Mara. She's not following us, really. Plunging attack. I think our fire shields have worn off. Oh, there she is. Nice. Okay. Holy skeletons. I think... Okay, so I lied. I guess I do know some things about the Firemoth DLC. I think it's just tons of skeletons like this. I don't know if there's any actual story behind it. Maybe the journal entries we found are part of that. I don't know if they're added by TR or not. But yeah, I do know it's basically just like you kill like 100 skeletons. Now, do you do that by yourself? I don't know. So I just saw our health. That's not good. We might die. Are we paralyzed? Yes, we are. We do have some paralysis potions. We need to move very quickly, though, and heal ourselves, even if it's with this amulet of health. Okay, now we can use a real spell here. I'm actually going to hotkey Magica potions since we have so many of them. Ooh, he's got like blue stuff growing out of him. I'm not gonna pick up the ebony, it's pretty heavy and we just don't really need the money. Is the Nord guy fighting someone? I don't see him anywhere. I hope he doesn't die. Where does this lead? Mine upper level, okay. So we can go that way. Or in the lower level, yeah. The other exit over here led to the upper level as well. But let's check all the directions and find our Nord friend. Follow the trail of corpses. Apparently his armor is starting to break. I might sit here after we kill these guys. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Let's repair his armor. So if we get him to like us, share. Yes, that would be wise. Good. Yes, your armor is all sorts of busted. I'm also going to sit here and cast our healing spell on them. You can also wait around. I think that'll give them some health back. But yeah, so I'm going to heal these people a little bit. You have a pretty good healing spell for it. Give me a second here. All right. They should be topped off. They were very, very low, and, you know, Morrowind doesn't really have essential tags, so gotta be careful. Dang, can I really not jump up here? Well, I'll just use a steel blade then. What's up here? 25 bolts, some navy armor, a small sack. What more could a man want than a small sack? Okay. We can go down there. I guess we will, since we have levitate on at the moment. A Khajiit. That's what I was expecting. Hello. What's going on? Has the Imperial come to rescue Jahanar, or is it hiding from the skeletons as well? Don't worry, Jahanar will share his mushrooms. Who the hell are you? I'm a scout of the Imperial Legion. Oh. Jahanar wants to get as far away from Fort Firemoth as possible. Janhanir is a scout. Jahanir sneaks behind enemy lines to collect strategic information so the generals can plan their battles. Rescue. Jahanir was sent to scout Fort Firemoth, but the undead spotted Jahanir, and now Jahanir is hiding here. Is the Imperial here to help? Take this scroll of divine intervention, I guess. May you forever walk on warm sands, Tiberius and Bricks. Jahanir will not forget this. I mean, we could tell him to follow us, and maybe he'd fight in combat and we'd have another person, but that just sounds like more babysitting to me. I'm glad we checked this way. Is there anything else down here? I think we've gone, well, I don't know if we went this way actually. So we dropped down from right here. We didn't go this way. More ebony. Actually, wait. Yes, we did. That's where we just came from. Wait, this leads to the sunken tower? We have not been in the sunken tower. Also, we lost all of our companions. That's not good. We could try to mark and recall and see if that teleports them to us. Yes. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I just saw that though. We can head to the sunken tower instead of the upper mine. I kind of want to head to the sunken tower first. What is going on here? Looks kind of like a burial tomb, doesn't it? Could you not shoot your fireballs or at least put shields on everyone? You're a liability. Okay, that is a locked chest I would very much like to get into. We have lock splitter scroll. I guess we'll use it. We only have one. 5 gold and a silver longsword. That's pretty bad. Ooh, that's a lot of orcish arrows. If we were using a bow, I'd grab them. These guys are also dropping a lot of enchanted arrows. Okay, sir. Sir. You're starting to piss me off. Move your stupid hunger. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. I always feel like if you're going to have companions in games, they need to not have collision. Like, I should be able to walk through them. Or at least let me like push them or tell them to move or something. Okay, let's go this way. This looks very important. Hello. You the lich we're looking for, maybe? You got a cool looking shield. I assume that's the dragon shield. You have a lot of health. We do have fire shield, or at least we did for a second there. Is he gonna keep summoning stuff? Maybe. Need to watch my own health. Okay, let's look at our scrolls. You know, we got like 6 billion scrolls. One of them's gotta heal us, right? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna save because I don't want to accidentally hit our own guy. His health's not moving, is it? And I can't see, so I'm kind of getting rocked here. We need to heal ourselves again. He's not taking any damage at all. Might need to mark, recall, and go grab a better weapon. I mean, the sword isn't terrible. It's not like it does 0 damage. And they all seem to have pretty good weapons too. I wonder if she ran out of arrows. Maybe I should be picking up arrows so she can use them and I can give them to her. Yeah, this is my problem with companions is I can't actually like participate in this fight because I know I'm just going to hit one of them and they're going to get pissed. I'm going to have to reload. I think a like silent spell could be really good here as well. Stop him from, I assume, healing himself. I also assume he has unlimited magic, or at least something very close to us. Yeah, he's just healing off of us. Okay. I am dead. All right, so if he's going to be a little cheat, so are we. We're gonna mark here and we're gonna recall back to Old Ebonheart, and we got to do this very carefully. We need to head. Oh, did I give away my last divine intervention? Okay, well, I guess we'll have to cast it ourselves. Fail. Fail. There we go. Okay, so I restocked a lot of stuff. I repaired a lot of stuff. I grabbed our best weapons, including Unending and the Rod of Divine Light. We actually don't really have a very good two-handed sword. The best one we've gotten so far, or long blade, sorry, is the glass Daikatana of the Leech. So we're gonna try that. Yeah, I think we just, well, we get our stamina back. Drink a potion, and let's head back to the tower to try to kill this guy. Okay. So I think this only hits one enemy. It's not hitting everybody else. Yeah, it's on touch, so it should just hit one person. Seems like he, I was gonna say, maybe he's out of spells? No. How much health does this guy have? I got my complaints with some of these TR enemies, how much health they have. Like he's, and maybe there's something we need to do before fighting this guy, but he's kind of not losing health. Is he resistant to shock, maybe? Yes. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? That's very annoying. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bullet sponge enemies. Even when they're bosses, it's okay for them to have a lot of health, but this is too much. And if you're gonna give them a lot of health, don't give them a way to restore it. I mean, I know we should just silence them, but we also killed a commander. Maybe we just need to keep fighting off the skeletons that eventually he starts taking more health. I don't really have any other ideas. He seems nearly unstoppable. Like he essentially has taken 0 damage at this point in time. I kind of don't know what's going on. Well, 60 more times without him healing, and we might actually kill him, but he is healing, so it's more like 600 times. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of just, I have my gripes with this kind of combat in any Elder Scrolls game, but especially TR. I just do not like bullet sponge enemies, and I figured most people would agree with me on that, so this is kind of a super annoying fight. It could be a high level fight, you know, we're supposed to be level 50 when we come here. I don't mind high level content, but like, we're hitting him with one of the best weapons in the entire game, damage wise, and he is barely half health. Okay. That's enough of my complaining, though. I won't complain about it anymore. Just a gripe I'm having right now. And you know, sometimes I say I complain a lot, but it's kind of just the nature of commentating. I'm going to say what's on my mind, and that's what's on my mind right now. Annoyance. That's a pretty good argument to always play a Breton in these games, so you can just absorb all of these spells he's throwing at you. Okay, do we have anything else here? We have paralysis. That's not going to work on him because he's undead. We have some like random scrolls that deal an okay amount of damage. I just don't think they're actually going to make a difference, so we need to heal ourselves as well. If you're wondering why the companions aren't dying, I gave them extra health. Yes, that's how we do things here. Don't have a lot to say about that. I hate babysitting NPCs, so I gave them more health. I feel like it was a good investment because they would be dead like 600 times over by now. He also seemingly has infinite magic. Another thing, I know I said I wasn't going to keep complaining, but it's on my mind. Another thing I'm not really fond of, just having seemingly infinite magic, able to cast infinite spells. I'm dead. Yep. I'm going to be honest, TR devs, this is not good encounter design. This is just very annoying. Okay, let's try it again. Well, we got him. And we died. Oh my gosh. No way. I'm so pissed right now. That took so long. Okay. Let's try this again. "10 hours later, we killed him." Holy crap. And there's like another guy over there. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that's him reincarnated. Gosh dang, die. Okay, there are 2 liches apparently. Oh man. Is this the hardest fight in the entire game? It might be. I killed Kavatra easier. Let me just take a moment to catch my breath. Imperial Templar War Axe, I'll take that. Gurn, the Lich. He has Eclipse, a long blade. Pretty cool, sounds cool. And the Ward of Akavir. Fortify Luck 25. Does luck do anything in this game? I don't know. Amulet of Abyssal Thunderer. So he was the one. Were we supposed to eliminate these guys to weaken him or something? I don't know. Rune Refined. Twisted Turn Transmuted through arcane arts polluted. Wrapped in magical cloak, unnatural threads now revoke. To help discern what's in hand, fanciful creation return to bland. What's been done undo. Destroy the falsehood, leave what is true. Okay. Okay, well, I looked it up because I was interested, and apparently I unintentionally made it much more difficult than it needed to be. You go to the different regions here and you kill these guys, his lieutenants, so they don't spawn on top of you during this fight. Yeah. That would have been nice, but you know, we can all teabag together, so that's good. That's good. That's what we get for not exploring the whole place. I didn't know this was gonna be a Gruern's like big master cavern under here. I thought it was, oh, you know, like the sunken tower. Let's go into there first. No, that was apparently a bad idea. Well, I think we're done with the quest. I mean, we killed all the people we're supposed to kill, right? I'm gonna recall back to the headquarters. Fort Firemoth. I congratulate you on your victory against Gruern. I congratulate you on your victory against Gruern, Knight Protector. I see you have also recovered the Ward of Akavir. Wear it with pride as you uphold the Empire's honor. The Ward of Akavir is an enchanted shield made from the skin of a dragon, and an emblem of the Legion's honor. Okay. Oh, we lost our companions. Sad. So let's check out the shield. I mean, we saw it on his back, but I kind of want to see what it looks like on our back. And we can also use his sword Eclipse. It looks just like the other sword we had. It's a little disappointing. Absorbs magicka for 5 seconds. Pretty good, actually. Keep your magicka topped off. The shield looks badass. Okay, so I actually think there is a second quest for Fort Firemoth that we could start right now. I am going to end the video there for today, though, as I don't want it to go too long, and I don't know how long the next quest is. I asked her for orders, and she kind of has more to say. So yeah, next time we'll continue with the Firemoth update. She said something about rebuilding it, so maybe this is the Imperial Legion stronghold you get for TR now? Don't actually know. I'm pretty excited for it, though. I hope it's not as painful as that was, but like I said, we kind of unintentionally made it way more difficult than it needed to be, so I can't even complain. That's my own fault. Usually things are my own fault. Anyways, if you made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that, though, thank you for watching and peace out.